Hello students, ICRA English School online classes standard 6 subject social science chapter 3 citizenship. Dear students, I would like to explain the term citizenship. What is citizenship? The state of being a member of a country and having legal rights because of this is called a citizenship. So, I would like to explain of this chapter citizenship. First of all, a family is a social institution which the child comes into contact with first. The child learns about society for the very first time from the family. Therefore, a family is called the school of culture and personality development. Understand? It is the smallest unit of a society. Family is a smallest unit of a society. A family also teaches us that we are mutually dependent on each other. Means we are mutually each other we are dependent on our family members. Each and every member of the family ought to help each other. Actually, in our family, okay, we siblings, we brothers and sisters, helping each other in our daily chorus or daily activities. So, every member of the family ought to help each other. We must help each other in our daily activities. Society is based on the principle, actually, society is based on the which principle? Mutually help each other. Society is based on the principle of cooperation and it begins with the family. Okay, you see in the society, in the workplace, in the schools, in the everywhere, okay, we contact the different persons. So we lend a helping hand with each other in the society. We cooperate and okay, each other. The principle is cooperation and it begins with the family. Okay, the cooperation is where it begins in our family. So, there is always a mutual impact made by the ideas and attitudes of family members. Okay, we got the different ideas from our elders, our forefathers, fathers, different their attitudes. Okay, we learn etiquette and manners from the family. Okay, as a child, where we contact with our relatives, with our elder brothers, sisters, our fathers, grandfathers. So we learn etiquette, good manners from them. The family and school are institutions which shape us into becoming a better citizens and living a better life. For living a better life, okay, so first of all, the child learns manners and etiquette, okay, from home to school, okay, where in different institutions, okay, which shape us into becoming better citizens. Okay, they just nourish us, they taught us, the teachers, our teachers taught you different okay manners, etiquettes. Okay, you learn from school and living a better life. After that, when you become an adult, okay, these learnings will become a good citizen. When a child is born into a family, he nourished by his parents. Okay, when a child born, okay, the parents took place, parents or nourish, teach them good etiquette, different activities. After some time, he establishes a relationship with the neighbors. Okay, as the child grows gradually, he come in contact with the neighbors. Then he goes to school. Okay, again the third step is to he goes to school. As he grows, constantly imitates his elders till he becomes an adult. Okay, he always constantly contact with the neighbors. Okay, co-students, teachers. Okay, he imitate their behavior, their activities. Meanwhile, he comes into contact with many social institutions. As I told just now, family is a social institution. Again, he contact with the different social institutions in the country, in the society, which help to mold and develop his personality. Okay, all these institutions where he contact, where he talk, where he took activity, all these activities mold him a good personality, a good citizen. Example, one can born into his family and he will remain a member of his family. Okay, suppose we born in our family, Okay, we are always a member of a family. Suppose we go to some club, so we are a temporary member. If you want to quit, you can quit. But as a family member, we are always as a family member till death. Okay, it is the duty of his mother and father to nourish and protect him. It is a duty, inevitable. So the parents can't left with his duty. So they will nourish their children and protect him. Similarly, one's first duty is to respect his family. So our first duty is to respect our family as a social institution, because we are born, we are liable. So it is our duty, okay, to our family first, then follow the customs and traditions and observe all rules and regulations of our family. Okay, then along with being a member of the family, one must also a student of one school, okay, towards which one have duties to perform. Suppose we are studying in different school, so again we have to abide and follow the different rules and regulations of the school, maintaining good relations with the one's co-students and having a healthy attitude towards school and some of them. Okay, as we are going to school, we have to follow the teachers, follow the homeworks, we have follow the, okay, and we should not disturb the institution, we should not go against the rules of the school. That is the thing, that is our duty towards the school. Apart from this, a person who is born in India has duties to perform towards his village, taluka, district, nation and the world as a citizen. As a citizen, just I told, the first institution of the social institution, family, again different second school, as it is, as we are born in the India, it is our duty to follow the constitution, our Indian constitution. Okay, whatever maybe the government laid the rules and regulations for us, we have to follow. It is a better for us. So it is our duty. Okay, as a, again different nations, again different world, as a citizen. Okay, dear students, you hope better understand. I will continue this chapter. Thank you.